They go IO again. FNG played a very good IO last game.
Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds. Dyer's pick.
Bounty hunter.
Radiant's pick. Dire team ban.
I speak for the trees.
They're gonna ban Tiny here, right?
Radiant team.
So they ban Spirit Break. Yeah, they're. I was gonna say there's no way they let them get the same exact draft. That just wrecked them.
Dyer's ban.
Like they have to ban Tiny. I guess I don't know. Saksa wasn't in the last game. Who's in the last game in this team? It's just Black actually. I don't think Weeha and Mag are on that team either. So.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, so they banned Spirit Breaker Tiny. All right. So now what do you do if you're the Radiant? Do you just say GG and go to the next game? No. Bounty Hunter AA, by the way. That's a fun start, too.
Dyer's
Bounty Hunter,
pick.
good kind of pick against the IO. Yeah, you can hunt him out. AA is also just pretty good in general against that idea. Faceless Void already stands out here for the Dire side.
10
Mirana's been a
seconds
popular
to
pick
go.
in general in a lot of these in-house games.
5 seconds.
Yeah, keep me updated on the Tuho game, though. I am intrigued to see if they can win that or not. Nice.
Radiant's pick.
Slan stands ready.
Prince Delight, that is the plan, man. I am available. Organizers know this. At least I hope they do. I've let them know that many times.
Dyer's pick.
I casted throughout this last year here. I went to TI. Hopefully this year, you know, we're going to be pretty busy. I hope and expect, frankly, things to happen this year. Because I am doing this as a full-time job. This is my life now. This is my life. Casting Dota specifically. As well as any other opportunities that arise. But again, Dota's taken up most, if not all, my time.
Dyer's
Understandably. Anyways, back to this game. We got Sven LC are their picks. Earth Spirit Razor on the other side. Interesting. They don't really have the IO target yet. So they're going to get some mid here. What are some
10
good
seconds to go.
combos left? I mean, like an Ember Spirit may not be a bad option still.
5
Ursa
seconds.
is not the best here, I feel like. Any co-casters playing? If co-cash is around and wants to hop on, by all means. I'm not against that idea.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds to go. Radiant's pick.
Yeah, who do they go here? I feel like Ember Spirit is becoming more and more the clear pick here.
Dyer's pick.
Wraith King.
Clearly it was Wraith King all along. So they're going to mid-Razor then. I guess IO Razor is not horrible. It does feel a little weird. It's not your big ganking presence necessarily, but it's a good target to tether to at the same
10
time.
seconds to go.
Him and Wraith King could also be that, to be fair.
5 seconds.
Yeah, Tsunami wrote that huge blog post. It's actually really, I read most of it actually. It's a good post by him. Definitely took some effort. Final pick for the Dire side. What are we going to do? They still need a mid. They're going to be matched up against a Razor, most likely. Is OD good? Mirana? Yeah, they think I'm Mirana
Time
again.
to select from all these things.
Here we go. Tsunami's just genuinely a really cool guy. Like, he is a very, very cool guy. I think he's just one of those guys that's good to have in the scene in general. Great sense of humor. He's overall pretty knowledgeable about the game for sure. I would like to see him more successful as well, and I plan to still cast with him, you know, some throughout this year. I'm sure that'll happen a fair amount this year as well, just like I did last year. Bounty, and then Mag is playing LC. Z-Rock or Tsunami for co-caster. They're both good, honestly. It's like I've been asked that like whenever I get asked that question in the past too, is like, who's your favorite co-caster ever with Han? I mean, one of the main reasons why I casted with so many was because they each, you know, they all had their positives, right? Like they were all good for their own reasons. It really is the same thing here, and that's not even necessarily a cop-out answer. Like, they're both good. The one unfortunate, I will say the one unfortunate thing for both of them is that they're not necessarily pro players. They don't have that pro player experience, and they both know this. Where breaking in as a caster, on the analytics side at least, as a co-caster, that is something that. It's not necessarily required, but it's almost expected to have by a lot of the community and a lot of the organizers even. So they're already at a disadvantage, both of them in that sense. But no, I really do enjoy casting with both of them. And does somebody need to be better? Like, well, that doesn't really even need to be a thing, right? Like, why does somebody need to be better? Why can't they both just be good? And I enjoy casting with both of them. Yeah, I mean, yeah, to be fair, you didn't say better.
Battle
I mean,
will commence in
you're saying just one or the other.
seconds.
Like, if both were available and I needed a co-caster, like, who do I reach out to first? I guess that could be a way to word it.
Uproot and after them.
Zone out the bounty rune here.
Ready? Well, if you say so.
The prize is a great conductor.
From that perspective, I mean, throughout this last year, I guess the facts show that I did it with Z-Rock a little bit more. Mainly because Z-Rock, when it comes to other casters, he hasn't really had a lot of opportunity with other casters. Where Tsunami has. Tsunami's been able to get in touch with like people like Lyrical, Luminous, and a couple others. And so he has other opportunities there. Where Z-Rock is, you know, I'm like his go-to guy as far as, you know, me casting with him. So if anything, for that reason alone, lean towards him.
First blood.
Whoops. Getting caught up in chat too much. Yeah, I mean, there's no secret. Knowing people helps, man. It's unfortunate in some ways, but it's true. That's just a lot of life in general. Top lane. Is he in trouble again? No, he's going to be fine here. I'm guessing, no, there wasn't even Cold Feet, actually. It's just a chilling touch with the Stormhammer. And Bounty Hunter being on top of him, it looks like. Classic miss in the first blood. Bottom lane, LC. Mag is running. Not enough mana for another Wraithfire Blast. He does have a Mango, though. Mango Wraithfire, there you go. Got it. Nope, no.
That was
FNG will end up picking it up there.
Come!
Denied.
What have we here?
Good matchup. Mirana versus Razor. 11-8 Razor versus an 8-3 Mirana so far.
The seeds
7
of
having
fortune
the slightly better.
lose life, but not spirit.
Fine Earth Spirit over here, meanwhile.
Illusion.
2-minute illusion rune. Rare roll in, but they didn't realize Bennett was here. Now the Boulder Smash sets up, but is that enough of a stun? Starstorm, the missing auto attacks, I'm sure. Mirana goes down. They finally do take out Razor, but now
Did say alive or
he has to run here. He is dusted up. Going to be wearing off soon, though. He'll get away now.
This will do nicely.
Go for LC again. He does not have his press the attack. So they're just going to run after him. Another Wraithfire Blast in 1 second, actually. Another one going off, and that's a kill. Very aggressive play coming out, but they knew their limits. FNG and Mind Control working together. You know, Liquid has not announced officially that they're 100% staying together. Just saying. Maybe FNG Mind Control, this is the beginning of a new team here. Gooch, we're going to be talking about that on our podcast show this Friday, which you can check out. You can hear my thoughts and opinions then. I mean, it is a little odd to me that Liquid hasn't come out to suggest that they're not changing anything. Like, either they just don't care to do that and they're just keeping people guessing, or maybe there's something there. I don't know. Just because they won TI doesn't necessarily mean they have to stick together.
Nothing for you.
The new Cole, they haven't announced it yet, have they? No.
top tower is
Saksa
being
in a
attacked.
bad spot here. They're going to try to get Isle, though. He's running in that tether slow doing work. It's going to allow him to get away, actually. One more attack. FNG. Tether back. 2 more seconds. Yeah, he tethers on through. They know he's here because of the spirits, and they are going to spot we. Oh, we really wanted that kill on Isle. FNG, though, again, making the big Isle plays. And Gambit, a.k.a. always want to fly, will finish him off.
Of dying.
Matoma Man, Jerax, Trixie, Rexy, and a new 5th, yeah. Go Team Finland.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Love how aggressive they continue to play here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Admiral Bulldog, he's farming the jungle. Has the drums queued up. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Nova, honestly. Kind of did just disappear.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Great teamwork, you vicious
Radiant's
thugs.
top tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower is under siege. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
This will do nicely.
Dire's top tower is being attacked. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under siege. Dire's top tower is under siege. Dire's top tower is under attack. But you probably already knew that. Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Alright. I'm back, guys. Sorry.
Structures have been fortified.
Do I know what happened to Emperor? Not really. I think he just
Top
plays
tower is
games.
under
I don't
attack.
know if he's really doing too
Not
much.
that I care one way
what he
or the
does
other.
necessarily.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. You're allowed to start trying now.
Alright, so Sven almost has his Mask of Madness finished. Yeah, Mirana middle lane gets
Radiant's
back
bottom
before
tower is
an
being
inevitable
attacked.
gank comes in. Wraith King trying to finish an armlet. This
Radiant's
bottom tower is going to
is
be
under
easily
siege.
pushed in at about 10 minutes here.
Radiant's bottom tower has been destroyed.
So, they are going to see Meiji got the leap off before. The boulder smash unfortunately misses.
Middle tower is under
He will come
attack.
through with a silence. The spirits going through as well, doing a little bit more damage, and eventually Micro runs him down
You vicious slugs.
and finishes the job. NP, he cancels the TP that he was doing there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is being attacked. Dire has fortified its structures.
The seeds are fortified.
Overlook
Dire's
it
middle
out.
tower has been destroyed.
Canceled it, okay. Wraith King does have Reincarnate. Bottom lane, Bounty Hunters coming in. Not really, just more so getting information. Razor's been just farming, man. Bone 7. His top net worth here has a Heaven's Halberd queued up, 2,100 gold saved up as well. LC, though, looking to jump him. No Blink Dagger, though. Bounty Hunter would just open. Eye of the Storm activated. And going to fall back.
Location.
That barrel misses, but it gets the static link up.
Double damage.
Pretty good distance though for LC. Eventually it's just going to break pretty easily there. AA. Ooh, Ice Blast going through, but Razor avoids it. Yeah, the Eye of the Storm. I mean, it's not the longest cooldown though, so not that big of a deal. Our Spirit stuns in on a Mag. Mag pops, suppress the attack. A little bit surprised he didn't. Well, I mean, that would have been risky to roll, so I guess that makes sense. There was a little bit more teammates nearby. He's going to go for the TP. They see him, though. Wraithfire Blast. Stops that TP, and easy kill in the end. On to him. Mind control.
Tower is under siege.
Trying to catch up to the Bounty Hunter. Unable to do so.
Uproot and after them.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Dazzard, I mean, I gave my initial reaction
Dire's
earlier.
bottom
It's
tower has fallen.
my only thing is seeing Fata in the off lane, the fact that they replaced Keizu, a true offlaner, and somebody that's just constantly growing on the competitive scene and has done quite a bit over time, with a player that sure is experienced, but basically has no experience playing the off lane. They did make a point, though. I mean, that wasn't their first choice. Wasn't even their first or second choice, so. But yeah, we'll talk about it more on the podcast this week. Gotta get the Reincarnate activated at least. She had a magic stick, but oh, that's never mind. The Ice Blast was on him, I think.
This will do nicely.
I'll take that.
Sorry, I'm getting a little tired, guys. I'm actually been casting for about 6 hours today already. This is like the 6th game I've casted. 6th or 7th game I casted, so it's turning into much more chill casting now.
Regeneration.
But at the same time, it is fun, and you know, this is something I plan to continue to do throughout the weeks to come, as well as tomorrow, of course. Black, he's gonna die. Yeah, he popped Godstrength right there too, man. He was hoping for a lot of big damage, but wasn't happening. He had no supports nearby. A very ambitious Godstrength use. I have the Storm use now coming up from Razor, trying to catch up to Saksa, but cannot do so. The Shadow's coming up. The arrow connects on a Razor. He does not have a reincarnate, and that's a dual victory as well for LC. So a couple of big kills here for the Dire side. They cannot take out Razor though. Yeah, Datsun, I've had to restart the stream a couple of times here. I actually casted some official games earlier, so I had to put on a delay. So I restarted the stream for that, and then I restarted it again after to take off the delay. So yeah, I wish you didn't have to restart the stream to put on and off delays. If you could just like somehow like have it like stop for just a little bit. But yeah, no, I've been going for. I started just around 10 a.m. here, so yeah, I've been going for just about 6 hours now. And it's been, like I said, casting, so even more exhausted than I normally would be. Nice catch on the A in the middle. Yeah, choosing to go the Heaven's Halberd right off the bat. It's quite the rush of an item, but again, Sven here makes sense. LC bottom lane, no blink yet. God, he's so close to a blink as well, but don't think it's gonna be a getaway time for him. So they catch up to him,
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
and they easily take him out. Game wasn't found. What?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
What is that bullshit?
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Swing and miss. Got strength. There's the tree up. Yes, he threw it. He's really not doing much damage, though. He's going to kill the trees in the meantime. They do lose Mirana. But yeah, Black is being heavily counted here. Kited, excuse me, in this fight.
Dire's bottom tower is
And
being
it's over here. Bounty Hunter is going to be found. The Spirit's going off. They do dust up, and
Dire's
they are going to catch up
tower
to
is
him.
under attack.
So it doesn't seem like Bounty Hunter's been having much success with these track kills. 3, 2, and 4 this game. Overall, only 7 kills for the team. So he has been involved in all 7 kills, which is good, but only 7 kills in 8 minutes. Invisor going to be bottled up by Razor there.
Your shrine has fallen to the radiant.
Immortality. The seeds of fortune. Invisibility.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Razor's just sitting on top of him.
Dire's top tower.
So what is he
under
waiting for?
siege.
NP?
Dire's top
Oh,
tower.
they're going to relocate in. Here we go. He opens up. Link goes up, and that is an easy kill on Sven. Yeah, that was very good patience from Pwn 7 there. Not much more Black could have done. Relocate back elsewhere. Where was that? Back to the top lane. Wraith King. They just probably pops the Shrine there. Wraith King locking down LC and yet another kill. I'll tell you what, if you're playing against FNG, especially paired up with mind control, you want to be banning ban IO, please, for Christ's sake. If you're in the European FPL, I doubt you're watching the stream first off, but if you happen to be, please ban that hero. FNG is playing this hero so well these last 2 games. And it's just like it's the duo too of not only having that, but it's also Nature's Prophet, of course, is a great hero to pair along with an IO whoever to follow up. It's that global presence.
What have we here?
Mask of Madness. We've been seeing a little bit of Mask of Madness pickups on Razors. It seems like such an odd item choice to me, but I guess Mask of Madness in general is just really, really good. And again, the idea to split up eventually. Butterfly, Satanic, both are items that you could see Razor picking up for sure. He's going to go Dragon Lance into Hurricane Pike next. Yeah, exactly. That was Razor Invis sitting on top of a Sven, and all of a sudden he goes from 1 to 4 heroes in the matter of a couple seconds. Because Relocate and Nature's Prophet teleport. OP. This has been a tough game for Black. It's a very, very difficult game for him. This is not the friendliest draft. What did they pick? They picked the Sven. I want to say it was 3rd pick. I wasn't paying too much attention to this draft here. I mean, against NP in general, Sven's kind of a tough hero because of the sprouts. And I know he has a Quelling Blade to get through it, but even that delayed reaction, it still sucks to have to do. There we go, Black. He pops the God Strength. Warcry runs on in. Hasn't used his Mask of Madness yet, actually. He wants to stun somebody. He will finally activate it, but again, he's taking way too much damage. In the meantime, the Reincarnate activated by Wraith King, so they did take out IO, as well as using the ulti of Wraith King, but will it be enough in the long run? Bone 7, he's going pretty deep. Buyback from LC. LC is going to regret that, it seems like. Gets run on, the dust comes out, they get the kill, and they dodge the arrow. And that's a dieback for the LC now. Bone 7 is still in the front lines. The damage is going to wear off, though. He will take out Bounty Hunter, but he'll die proccing the Aegis right here, while the rest of his team just finishes off the racks. But now Bone 7, he's buying something, finishing off the Dragon Lance, it looks like. Wraith King goes in, gets a crit. No crit. So Mirana will manage to stay alive. Cold Feet procs on a Wraith King, and with no Reincarnate, this is a decent kill, actually, if they can get it. Io comes in, though, with a Relocate. And will he bring it back is the question. 4 more seconds. He definitely has a tether. GG's are called anyways. Yeah, so he does bring it back, but didn't really matter in the end. Will be a victory for the Radiant side. Mind Control, always want to fly. Bone 7, Admiral, Bulldog, and FNG. This core here of Mind Control, Bulldog, and FNG. They're doing work, man. They're doing work. Did a new game just start? Yes, a new game just started here. 1 sec.